Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan. It's been a long time since my last video update, or at least my last hair video update, and that's because I actually injured my elbow. You can see there's still some marks there on my arm from when I injured it, and it looks a little bit wonky. I did dislocate it, but I'm all good now and I'm back to hairstyling. And I thought the first video that I would do would be a follow-up to my last video, which was the Hot Tools blow dry brush. And I would be showing you in this video how I achieve this bouncy, fresh looking blown out hair using a Hot Tools blow dry brush. If you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe below. Also hit that like button if you like videos like this, hairstyling, lifestyle, and I also show you a bit of my life here in Australia. If you are also on Instagram and would like to stay updated, that is where I mostly do my updates. So follow me. I'll leave my Instagram handle somewhere here. In this video, it's Megan Monday. That's Megan with 2 N's, and Monday as in the day in the week, the first day in the week that no one likes. So yeah, that's my Instagram handle and I hope to see you there. But for now, if you are ready, then let's just get started with this tutorial. Okay, so here we have it. I have just washed my hair, and what I first like to do is to brush it out or to comb it out with just a regular comb or any wide tooth comb that you have to take away the tangles in your hair. So what I like to do is to start at the ends and then work my way up. This is so it doesn't aggravate your hair when you do try to detangle it. If you do have one of those detangling brushes, maybe that works better for you, so you could do that. I do want to make sure that I have, tangle-free hair when I start working with the blow dry brush, because otherwise the blow dry brush would tug on my hair, which is not good at all, and we are already applying a lot of pressure to the hair through the heat, so I don't want to add another layer of pressure, I guess, to my hair. I do have thicker hair, so it takes me a while to get through all of it. Okay, I think we've combed through most of it now, so I think it's ready. And the first thing that I do like to do is use a heat protectant spray. Currently, I'm using this one from OGX Beauty Pure and Simple. This one says Shine Plus Argan Oil of Morocco Heat Protectant Spray. So this is what I currently use. This is something I just picked up at the Chemist Warehouse. I just picked up the first one that I saw there. I think I was struggling to look for a heat protectant spray in their aisles, and I just saw this one and I just took it right away. You might notice also that my hair is not like fresh from the shower, dripping wet. I do like to wait it out for a few minutes before I start using any heat on it, like a blow dryer. Okay, so what I like to do first is to spray it with heat protectant spray. As I would always do in my hairstyling videos, I would section it off into smaller sections so that I'm only working with parts of my hair at a time. Currently, I use any hair clamp that I see around really to section my hair, nothing special. And you can see that I have my section of hair here. And what I do like to do, again, is to spray some heat protectant spray on it. Okay, so now let's get started with blow drying it. Like I said, this tool does have 3 settings on it. It has the cold air, and then it has the low heat setting and the high heat setting. I think at this stage my hair is still pretty wet. I might just go for cold air and dry it out in that way first. Okay, so it didn't really need a lot to get to this stage, so now it's, nearly dried, and so I will now start to use high heat on it, or maybe low heat would do. I'll show you what low heat can do and how I blow dry my hair with a blow dry brush. So you will notice that what I will do is I take a smaller section of hair, so even this size of a section I would still half it, just to make sure that the heat is getting distributed evenly. So I have that, and what I will be doing once I have this switched on, so the blow dry brush goes to the back of the hair section, and I would wrap it backwards like that and blow dry it away from my face like so. So I would pull it away. And the reason being, I find that it helps my hair straighten out when I do it in that method. So I straighten it out like that to make sure that it's all neat at the back. And once that's done, that's when I'll start blow drying it inwards like so, like this. And that gives it the body. Again, outwards first like that, and then towards the end, inwards like that. So let's do it. Okay, you can kind of see the difference. This one's more inwards now. This is the dry section, and obviously this is the damp, semi-dry section. Now I'll just continue to do that on the other side, and I'll continue to section my hair as I go until I finish my entire head of hair. As you can see, when I started to do it on my left side, because I am right-handed, I had to maneuver it in different directions, but the method was still the same. I was still putting the brush behind the section and brushing it away from my face or turning it away from my face so that I could get that straightened out. And then I blow dry it back inwards so that I get a bit of like just natural looking framing inwards, if that makes sense. And then now I section another and continue on until I finish drying my hair. So this is the dry one, and I'm just gonna put it at the back and put the wet one, wet hair, damp hair at the front. Again, a little bit of this because I don't think the middle section or the middle parts of my hair got any of it. Sometimes when I get to this stage, I just like to use my fingers to comb my hair. Okay, we are almost there, and this is how it looks so far. It only took me about 20 minutes to get it to this because I do have thick hair. So if you have thinner hair than me, then you obviously will take a lot less. I wanted to pause it really quickly at this stage because once I do get to that middle top section of the hair, I like to do things slightly differently. You know how I was sectioning earlier, I would part it in the middle and I would do one side, right side, and then left side. But once I get to this middle top section, I start to do it together. So I'll show you what I mean. I like putting the dry hair just on the side so it doesn't get mixed up. If you have another clamp, you can use that to separate, but otherwise do as I do. So you see this top section, right? I would section just at the back from the back, get a small section, and that's the first one I would work with, and I would just separate it from the rest. So that's the section, and then I'd put everything back into the clamp. So we're looking a little crazy. It's just the truth. So with this back section now that you have, what I like to do is, again, do the same method, but I would actually, I don't know if I'll be able to show it. I would put the brush over it and brush it upwards and then under it so that the hair falls inwards. There you go. But sometimes if I still need to run the brush, the blow dry brush through my hair just to make sure it's all straight and bouncy, then I still continue to do that. But otherwise I would continue on with this middle section that is looking a little cray-cray. Do that. The last part. So this section of hair actually has my bangs or my fringe with it, and I like to do it in that way because then the short hair or the bangs have something to kind of hold on to, which is the longer hair. So I'm able to manipulate it quite easily compared to if I were just to work on it with the short hair. And that is it for how I blow dry my hair and add volume to my hair. Like I said, I do have thick hair, so that also comes into play with having my hair look very voluminous. But I do think that the technique that I showed you, with blow drying it away from your face first, from the scalp, like away from the face, and then towards your face, like inwards to frame your face, I think that does help with adding a bit of volume. So you can see there, I do have thick hair, and so if you're someone who's looking for a blow dry brush that might be able to handle thick hair, then definitely look at getting this Hot Tools one. I've tried and tested it. I've been using it for maybe about a month now, or maybe even 2 months now, and it served me well. I think for me to dry my hair, it takes about 20 minutes now, 20-25 minutes if I'm not talking to a camera. Before I had this, I would air dry my hair and it would take me like the whole day to dry it. So this was helpful, and it just makes getting ready in the morning a lot easier. Another part of my blow drying routine is actually applying some of this Miracle Spray hair treatment from 11. So 11 is an Australian brand, and it is just something that my hairstylist has recommended to me. I've recently gotten my hair colored and she's recommended this one, and it's actually quite good. I use this, and as well I use the 11 purple shampoo to keep this balayage looking fresh. So I just apply that. Apply it first at the bottom because I find that it's the bottom that's always the driest, because obviously that's grown out so much and it's gone through a lot of things, a lot of treatments. The bottom does tend to get dry, and if you do have dry ends, that's normal, although of course you have to look after it too. And then I apply just a little bit on the top. Sometimes just applying oils and serums to my hair weighs it down, so I don't like to apply too much, especially at the roots, towards the roots, because it does also irritate my scalp. Otherwise, it looks good. Are we happy with it? Yeah, so this is it. That's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit that like button below and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I'll bring you more hair tutorials and hair care routines, I guess. Also, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, please do. I update there more often, so if you would like to get in touch, do it through there, okay? All right, I'll see you all next time. Bye!